I am I don't know why it's showing that. All right, I'm back. That was a lot longer than I intended it to be, and I know nobody's gonna fucking show up at this point, but here I fucking am. So my ISP fucking decided, oh hey, let's just randomly, without notifying anybody, do fucking maintenance tonight. They said it wouldn't be done until 4 a.m. Well, it's 2 something now, so it's 2 something now. It's almost 2:30. So that's what happened. And now I don't know what I want to do. I'm not in the mood for more Minecraft. I'm so fed up with Minecraft at this point. Time Time Extension is an annoying website. Like because they're like Time Extension is like I don't know what word I want to use, parasite, whatever. It's annoying. It's the media, but it's like an upstart media company when pertaining to video games, right? But the problem I have with them is they jump on every little tiny thing, even if it's very insignificant, it doesn't matter. Or they'll jump on shit everybody already fucking knows about. And chat rate, not seeing chat. So you're probably somebody who was banned. Sorry. Anyhow, so um time extension. They even start asking questions, trying to do like interviews over the internet. Basically, they start asking questions, and it's like the worst possible moment to be asking anything, and it just irritates and pisses people off. That is the long and the short of it. Mm. And I got to go back to drinking water. I was drinking water for a while, and I started feeling really good, just drinking straight water, getting plenty of sleep, and then I decided on a whim to drink Kool-Aid. I mean, it's sugar free, but it's still cool. Yeah, chat rate one none, one none. I'm not gonna see it if I have you banned or blocked. I'm not gonna see it. I don't know why these people keep messaging. I'm not gonna see it. Uh, but yeah, time extension is a pretty annoying website, honestly. But I'll give them this: they're not focused on one company or anything. They're not focused on anything. Like there's Nintendo Live, and in fact, the setup for the website is kind of similar to Nintendo Live. But you know how there's Nintendo Live and Nintendo News, My Nintendo News. These guys focus on anything gaming, really, retro, modern. So I'll give them that. I'll give them that because it is freaking annoying the way they are about things. So bye bye RHDO. Welcome to RomHack Plaza. 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 They did change the interface a bit. It is looking cooler. You know what? They're basically copying the main page of RomHack dot the other ROM hacking site that no longer does anything. So that's cool. It's a nicer setup, really. It's nicer. I love the other website, um, romhack.net, I think. Let's see if that's what it's called. Um, or romhacks.org. Is there, oh, no. It's rom hacking. Yeah, romhacking.net. CD romance. I didn't say CD romance. I said romhacking.net. There it is. When was this put up? 10th of August. Are they still uploading things? I don't think they are. I think they stopped. Today's the 14th, so it was like 4 days ago everything went belly up. So yeah, so there's romhacking.net, which I love this layout. Let's compare the layout. Here's romhack Plaza, and here's romhacking.net. I still love romhacking.net, even though they're not uploading or doing anything really anymore. It's just here to look at. knowing the Wayback Machine, one day the site will be actually gone, and the Wayback Machine will be the only way to look at it. But I like this setup. Like, I'm not fond of this. This is cool. They have the news going down like this. This is good. This is good. I like this. This is good. This is really good. Um, and it's kind of the same here. All the news. But then there's all of this right here. This easy to follow stuff right here is they don't have that. Then they'll have this stuff up here. But when you come to ROM Hack Plaza, two different groups and everything, two different sites, all that stuff. But this site was originally a much harder to follow, and it looks like they're trying to community forums, yeah. So instead of having all the information right here, they just kind of lined it up right here and other things over here. Then they got this over here. So this is good. This isn't terrible. It's getting better. When I came to this site the other day, I was like, a few days ago when they were trying to advertise and be like, hey, come here. ROMhacking.net is gone, but you can come here. You can come here. I came to here and I was like, oh man, this is hard to follow. It was like everything was just kind of spastic. This is better. This is better. This is a lot better. It's a lot better. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I don't know if anybody, there's nobody here. But if there was somebody here, I would ask for suggestions, but there's nobody here. There's nobody here. Nobody here. There's not a soul around. So, I seem to be the only one who gives a I feel like I'm alone. Action Game Maker, which is built on top of Godot, or Godot, whatever. Godot, is really exciting to me. I've been so excited about this. But I feel like I'm alone. I'm the only one constantly doing research on things, asking questions, anything exciting about it. And I've noticed, and even doing videos, it is almost nothing on the internet. Like, let's go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. We're gonna search on YouTube for Action Game Maker. Action Game Maker. And most of the videos are by me, really. This is like from stuff from like a month ago when they announced it. And then a lot of it's just either Game Maker or Pixel Game Maker. But I'm not finding much of anything having to do with the new Action Game Maker. That's it. That's it. The majority of videos and whatnot having to do with Action Game Maker seem to be from me. And I'm sad about that. I would like to see more people talk about it. I'm very, very, very sad about that. Whoa, what the hell? Who are you and why do you look this way? Who are you and why do you look this crazy? She looks like the girl from uh, Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters movie. Only she's spazzing out on cocaine. She got a nose pierce. She's not right. Action Game Maker 15 years ago. That's oh yeah, there originally was an Action Game Maker a long time ago. For those who don't know, it came out in the U.S. as Indie Game Maker, and it wasn't a success. It wasn't a very big success at all. Years later, they came out with Pixel Game Maker, which they called Pixel Game Maker MV, which they called Action Game Maker MV in Japan. And it did loads better. And so now they're moving from there to another one, and they're just calling it Action Game Maker. I'm like, didn't you already have an Action Game Maker? Yes, they did. It was Indie Game Maker, and I remember that. I was searching my computer the other day, and I literally found the installation software, the exe and everything for installing Indie Game Maker. Of course, it doesn't fucking work. You can't use it now. I even searched my system the other day and I found assets from their games and stuff that you could use, and I was like, holy shit, which I could still probably use. I could still probably could use that. And it's a lot of neat stuff, and I might mess around with it at some point. It's really pretty. But I remember Action Game Maker, and or an Indie Game Maker, and I remember using it, and I remember hating it. I kept wanting to do slopes and whatnot. There was no way to do slopes. The whole thing just felt like very basic. It was like, yeah, you're just making blocks. That's it. The majority of the games were blocks, and that was it. It was a bit disappointing, but I'm going to tell you right now that Pixel Game Maker. See, here we go. Here's mine 2 days ago. It's a video I did on how much of Action Game Maker will be like Godot or Godot, because they're building it on top of Godot. So I messed around in Godot trying to figure stuff out. But there's like no videos having to do with the new Action Game Maker. Like, I guess I could sort it out to like the last few months. So I think if I go up here and sort through the filter it. We'll just say this year. Try and remove stuff from years ago. And I'm not seeing much of anything. Seen somebody in Spanish throw up one with subtitles for people who don't speak English or anything like that. I noticed that. But yeah, I feel like I'm the only one who's excited about Action Game Maker. I'm the only one doing much of anything, really. There was some Japanese videos about Action Game Maker. Huh. Let's watch this. Whoa, why do you sound like that? You look so cute, but your avatar looks so cute. Your VTuber model looks so cute, but you do not sound cute, my dude. Wow. That is one thing I hate. Look, if I were ever a VTuber, I would not make a cute character at all. They wouldn't be cute. They wouldn't have any feminine traits. They would be manly. They would look like Season 1 JoJo Bizarre Adventure. They would be hunky. They would be masculine. That would be my VTuber model. It would be something really strong and manly with some hair on the arms and everything. It would have a full head of hair, though, because I don't have that. But that's one thing that drives me nuts about VTubers. Just drives me crazy about VTubers is you have manly guys with feminine looking characters. Oh my god, people, the one person who was hanging out left. All right, well, sucks to be you. Sorry you were bored. Oh, Jesus. But I want to put on subtitles and I want to translate it to English. I'll translate English. I need English. CDE. F E B C D. English. There we go. Latest work. Information. So the latest has been. That voice. Why do they look so cute with a voice like that? That's a girl model, isn't it? Wow, that is so bizarre to me. Mecha Maker for that. However, RPG production tool that was a bit special, so I thought a proper feature from RPG Maker MC. Probably, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. So yeah, this is gonna be hard to follow because they're not speaking. Yeah, they're basically doing what I did. Only they're Japanese and I'm not. And they're going over stuff here. Yeah, there was a lot to go over. A lot of images, and I still look at it. So, this right here, like, the scene creator or whatever with the tiles and everything is exactly, and I mean exactly, the one used in Godot. It's the same one. I'm slowly starting to say Godot. I don't like it. I still think Godot sounds better, but I'm slowly sinking into it. No more results. Really, there's that few results when I put in Action Game Maker just for the, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the quotations. and then we'll filter it back to this year. See what we get. A little more when I remove the quotation. Baz did a lot of stuff. I don't know if Baz is at all in the background with this. What the hell? Yeah, like I don't know if he's gotten any access in the background. I don't think he's gonna get access. Maybe I'm wrong. Actually, I don't even remember if he got access before. I can't remember that. I do remember Indie Game Maker though. Like Indie Game Maker when it came out, it they had information and everything on the RPG Maker web forums, which by the way, RPG Maker Web, which is part of Dejica, they are no longer affiliated, as far as I know, with the folks that make RPG Maker and everything. Like the Japanese company took it back. Basically, they took the reins. They were like, we're steering the ship now. You're not putting it on there. You're not selling it on your website anymore. You're not doing any of that. So now they're not making any money as far as I know, and they just have a big forum that they're running. Let's see how long that lasts. Speaking of that, there's RPG Make RPG RPGmaker.net. Yeah, RPGmaker.net. This website I used to go to, and it's pretty much dead too. Notice how long it's taking to load in. Notice how long it's taking to load in. So they have a Discord for RPGmaker.net, and I'm really sad. The website was awesome for the most part. So I think they started losing people at one point. I went there with projects I used to work on, and I got tired of people being shitty. There were a lot of very shitty people on RPGmaker.net, and this was a ways back though. But there were shitty people on there that acted like shit. They had mental problems and everything. You know, there were mentally unstable people on that forum, on those forums, and they were shitty towards each other. And you couldn't raise a voice about it. You couldn't raise a fuss about it. You couldn't go at them. You couldn't tell them to fuck off in public and be like, why are they acting like this? And you couldn't get pissed. You couldn't retaliate. It was so fucking annoying. If you treat people like shit, you should be expected to get called out for it. And we shouldn't censor that shit. So that's been my that's been my experience in when it comes to the RPG Maker community, when it comes to any sort of game creation community. I remember back in the early 2000s, I remember in 2000 and 2003 using the original RPG Maker 2000 and 2003. And I remember people back then even being shitty. And they would treat you like shit over the most minor things. Like, I didn't know how to spell jerk at the time, so I was spelling it Jurk. That's how I thought jerk was spelled at the time, and they treated me like fucking shit for getting that word wrong in the community. And then, of course, we have RPGmaker.net, though. I kept having people who I would show off there were jealous people, basically. And you would show off your hard work, and they would just have nothing but negativity. Or I did some artwork at one point, and they go, all you did was this, this, and this. And I was like, who fucking cares what all I did to accomplish the ends, you know? To get to that point. Why did that fucking matter? Why are you calling it out like I did something wrong? I don't fucking care. All right? Inspiration comes from everywhere. Stop being a dick. RPGmaker.net was early days of RPGmaker.net. Slowly but surely, the really shitty people left. Then there were there was the part of the forums where you would post what you were working on, and people would insist on giving feedback, which sometimes is fine. But if you didn't accept the feedback they were giving you, like you showed it and they were telling you, well, you need to do this. You need to change this. You need to do this, that, and the other. And if you didn't really want to go with it, you didn't really agree with their assertion, with what they were, you know, what they were observing, and you didn't go with it, they would call you out really bad on it. Goes, why are you even showing us if you're not going to take our advice? Like, you weren't giving me advice. You were telling me I had to do some shit. And I don't have to agree with all the advice that's coming my way. If I don't think it's great for what I'm working on, it got to a point in RPGmaker.net's forums and everything that I took a huge hiatus from that website. I walked the fuck out and I stayed gone. And I think a lot of other people followed suit at one point, right? So RPGmaker.net's website got slower and slower traffic. When you allow shitty people to run amok, it chases off all the people who aren't shitty. So then you're left with a fuck. You have to keep people in check. They had some corruption going on that website at one point. RPGmaker.net had some real corruption going on at one point because even the people that worked on, the mods, the moderators on the website would act like shit to people as well. Like the moderators didn't like anything you were doing. They were, God, it was fucking, oh. So now they don't even have a forum anymore. They don't have a website anymore. I was trying to load it up. There it is. The system is down. Join us on Discord if you're looking for game downloads. Here are some resources. RM Archive, RMN Game Archive, and RMNarchive.org collection. Yeah, see, there's no, yeah. Wow. So a lot of stuff has been lost. There were assets and stuff. Just all kinds of tools and stuff that was on the RPGmaker.net website. It's fucking gone. It is absolutely fucking gone. A lot of stuff is gone from that website. The website is gone, and they're like, we're going to rebuild it. And I don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath. I think they're going to just jump to Discord and say, join the Discord. Everybody's going to come to Discord. No, I mean, I've got them on Discord, but they've hardly got anything going on in here, man. There's Showcase, but and I don't know if these folks know about Action Game Maker being announced. I don't know if they even gave a shit about Pixel Game Maker. I don't think they gave a shit. So I don't know if these folks would care. As with everything on the internet, it's not like it used to be. It's not. A lot of shit's just dying out. The ever-changing landscape of the internet. I mean, that's part of it. Hmm. It's pretty sad. Hell, there's websites I can't even go to anymore. Like I've looked up, RPG Maker websites that had assets and everything. Fucking dead. Fucking absolutely fucking dead. They don't exist no more. Like there's so many websites from back in the day around the time of RPG Maker 2000 and 2003. That they were bustling. These websites were bustling, and they're gone. I mean, there's a lot of websites that I look for that are gone, and it's sad. It's really, really sad. It's absolutely sad, but can't be helped. Time marches on. But I just remember thinking back and thinking, wow, there were a lot of shitty people in this community, and a lot of them were on these websites. And so now these websites are basically going belly up. Oh fucking well. Oh fucking well. Ah, Jesus. I hate that I can only do a stream early in the morning or late at night. I hate that every time I think I'm going back to sleeping a regular hours, I have neighbors that act like shit, and it doesn't end. So now I don't know what I'm doing. I need to play a game or something. I don't know. I was working on music. I was working on quite a bit of music here for a bit. I'm trying to completely redo the soundtrack from Mega Man 7 in the style of Mega Man 8. Right now I've got Cloudman and Burstman so far. And a battle theme that I think needs work. Still needs work. Still needs a lot of work. So it's cool, but it still needs work. But I also got Burstman. Burstman came out a lot better, I think. I took some liberties with it. Like this line right here of instrument is a higher pitch. I think Burstman is the one that looks like a big science laboratory with beakers and whatnot in the background and vials. There's a lot of games I would love to see remade, actually, when I think about it. There's a lot of games I would love to just see remade with better visuals. It'll never happen, but it would be cool. Ever since Super Mario All Stars was made back on the Super Nintendo, which just took several 8-bit games and made them into a 16-bit collection, I keep wanting to see other things do that. But instead of like redoing the games with better visuals or anything, all we end up seeing is companies like Capcom just throw everything in a compilation that's just a bunch of ROMs that's emulated. That's it. They don't do anything special anymore. They don't even try. Like, there was a Mega Man collection for the PS2, and I remember the Mega Man collection for the PS2. They did some things, right? So let's see. They changed up the placement and the design of the health meters and everything, and they put like a little thing on it from Mega Man 8 with his face and everything, you know, the gauge and everything. And on top of that, they changed up some of the music, and they had these covers for a lot of the 8-bit Mega Man games, and it was like, wow, this stuff is really good. This sounds really amazing. And that was the last time I remember Capcom trying anything cool like that with the Mega Man IP. Every collection that has come out since then has been, honestly, in my opinion, very subpar. I'm still frustrated that, and I know I'm in the minority here. I'm still frustrated that Mega Man 9 and 10 used NES visuals and everything. Like because I love Mega Man 8. I know not everybody does, but I love it. I love the presentation and the music and the style. And I really wanted to see more Mega Man's games in that style, and we're not getting it. We're not getting it. And I know people are bored and they're leaving. And I just really don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. I got to do what makes me happy, you know? And people are either going to stick around or not. I think the problem is they can see me and my double chin. They see me and my wobble right here. And they're like, ooh, this guy's old and ugly. Why are we here? And that's why they leave. You know what? Okay, fine. Here. I'll take this out of the equation. Now nobody can fucking see me. I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing right now. I got a hissing in my head again. So, yeah. No, I think I'm the only one who's been talking about Action Game Maker. I'm the only one who's been talking about Action Game Maker, really. That's it. I'm the only one. Hey, yeah, see, when you type in Action Game Maker, a lot of the search that comes up is just related to Game Maker, or also known as Game Maker Studio. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm not looking for Game Maker Studio. By the way, I've tried using Game Maker Studio. Game Maker Studio is people left again. You know what? I got a better idea. Let's just sit here on my face. Sit here with my fat face. You know what? We're gonna sit here with my fat face. I'm gonna put some glasses on, and we're gonna sit here and hang out. Let's just sit here like this. Let's just see how this goes. Nobody gives a shit. I swear I don't know nowadays what I do. I I don't know what to think about this dude. Mm. Retro Air Combat Asset Bundle. I've actually got Godot on my computer. Let's look at stuff for Godot. Uh, yeah. Oh God, I could. You know, I'm gonna watch this guy.
From Unity to Godot.
Oh God, he's a Brit. What is with so many Brits? I don't
Some
know.
of you may know that I have.
And there's different Brits, by the way. There's different versions of the English accent. There's different versions of it. There's this really horrible thick version that only some people in parts of the UK speak. And it's that really thick one that makes me want to bang my head. Don't get me wrong, there are accents in the US that make me want to bang my fucking head. I don't know why you're here. I see the one current viewer. I don't know why you're here. I don't know why you're here. Everybody pops in and then leaves. I don't know why you're here.
In the process of changing engines from Unity to Godot.
Unity to Godot.
No reason. Everything's dandy. Everything's fine. No reason.
Dandy. Fucking idiot.
No reason. People move
No
engines
reason.
for countless reasons, whether your project just requires a different engine because of the tool set and the capabilities of it, or, you know,
I don't have
company messes
upper
up.
teeth like him.
But don't really have any examples of companies messing up recently, regardless of
Unity.
reasons for moving engines. The experience,
God,
similar,
Unity, they
whether
fucked
it's
up
as
big
smooth
time,
as
man.
butter, or feel like you're wiping with sandpaper. So here's my experiences. Being completely honest, my experience
And of course,
moving
now
over
there's
from
Godot.
Unity to Godot has been
Godot.
a bit temperamental. At the very start,
There are tons and tons of YouTube channels about different things where they have the most thick ass English accents. It's thick as hell. And a lot of them are Minecraft channels. Holy crap.
I was very reluctant to even. Basically, I burnt out. Well, I didn't struggle to finish my last project in Unity because of motivation reasons. Finishing that project and having the impetus and drive to learn something new had just depleted. I was so unmotivated. And the reason why, which I think a lot of people are feeling right now, whether you're moving video editors or game engines, the sense of frustration somebody has when you feel quite competent in one tool to then have to, sometimes forced and sometimes by your own volition, completely out of your depth. And something that you felt like you could do in 5 seconds suddenly takes an entire week. Because where do I, what? Knowing where things are and what to do initially, and then suddenly not knowing where things are or how to do the thing you already know how to do.
That's how I feel about a lot of these game engines. Like Game Maker Studio. Hell, every time I open that, I'm just like, dude. Like nothing makes sense. Nothing makes a lick of sense. Nothing. I'm just like, I can't. Just nothing here to look at. Nothing here to learn. What am I doing here? Just push my keyboard away, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do this. Pixel Game Maker is the first piece of software that I turned it on, and the moment I turned it on, I got it. I understood, at least some of it I understood. I understood that, um, I understood where you design the level at. I understood importing a lot of assets. A lot of stuff was labeled clearly and understandable. I gotta tell you, I felt really lost when I opened Godot the other day. Even with sample projects, I was lost. I was very, very lost. Why are we here? PC documents. I hate that they put this shit in here. Like, this is not where my games go. They don't go in here. They go in Creative. They go in they go in Creative, and they go in PGM Projects. That's where my shit goes. Awesome Andy. Awesome Andy, Awesome Andy. Which one is the one I'm using? I can't remember. I hate this. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, this is my main. Wait, is it the one? Yes. No, actually, no, this isn't it. This is not it at all. This is old shit. This is not the new cool. This is the old school. Not the cool shit. What the hell is happening here? Oh wait, and nobody could actually see it. There we go. So I understood this the moment I opened this software for the most part. I slowly learned, slowly got into it, slowly was able to create things, right? PGM projects. Is it this one that I'm looking for? No, this isn't it. It must be the new one. The new one. Wow, I went too far. Uh, Awesome Andy B. And I think there's like one that says just new Awesome Andy, or new Awesome Andy and new Andy project. I don't know what this is, but this is not it. So then I keep having to go back over here and go to creative and then back into PGM projects. And I guess it's new Andy project. That's gotta be it. Ah, here we go. This is the one I was looking for. Yeah, and it's also got this going on. Yeah, this is my project. So like, I figured this out pretty easily. You have your tile sets here. You click on a tile and you start drawing with it. Pretty cut and dry. Pretty easy. Like it's all right there laid out for you in such a way that makes sense. Right? So that's what I love about this. Now, let me find Godot. Let's open up Godot and I'm going to show you how easy it is for me to get fucking lost. Where you at, Godot? Godot? Where is Godot? Oh, it's on Steam. It's on Steam. I downloaded it through Steam. There it is. Godot Engine. There we go. So then we have, and this is a little thing right here I can load up. It's going to take a moment. But I remember getting into Godot and just being like, what am I doing? I don't get this. And it took me a bit to figure some things out. Oh, God. And it always starts on the 3D stuff. I'm not sorry when I say I'd rather do 2D. Where is the stage? What? Where's the, wait a minute. Oh, wait, there it is. It loaded in. Took it a moment. Took it a moment. So, initially when I opened this, I didn't get it. I still have a hard time finding things. It's like, okay, so where's tile sets? I don't see where tile sets are. Nothing is separated like it should be. Nothing is organized like it should be. And they try to throw everything you would use right in this area. Right here, and you have to sort through it, and I'm just I'm at a loss. I'm at a complete loss. I have no idea what I'm doing. I still have no idea what's going on here. I do know that Godot is better in a lot of ways. As far as this area goes, right here, creating, your stages is better through this. Why is it not wanting to go down more? Can I move this one down? There we go. Move that one down more. Like, you can't even hide this portion down here. You squeeze this over here to the side. This over to the side. This won't squeeze down very much, but I literally had to load up a project to start learning anything. And this is the project I found and loaded up. It's not from me. It's from somebody else. And it's a very interesting project, but looking at all this, I don't know what I'm doing. I know there's assets down here. So, like, this is the file system. This is where the assets are. But, here we go, tile set. But, so that's the image for the tile set, but where's the actual, there we go, tile set. There we go, I got it. I finally figured it out. I'm not too stupid. I'm not too stupid. So look at the placement here. Look at all this. Look at the placement. And you can't move this. It won't let you move all this stuff right here. You can't stick it up on the side to where you can find stuff. You're kind of forced. You're forced into coming down here to, look at certain tiles and whatnot, and and drawing with them. Which tile set and tile map. How do you draw with it? Tile set 2, tile set 1. Terrains. So I found out the other day that a terrain is how you do auto tiles. I figured that out the other day. Nobody wants to stick around. Why do I stream? Got people coming in. I don't know. Maybe I need to change what my stream is about. Maybe I should go into the... Not here. I wish there was a tab I could select for my streams called random. There's my stream. Let's change what it's about. I'm going to change what it's about. It is not gaming. Let's change it. I wish there was something called random. There's nothing called random. I don't see anything like random. Guess I could just make it, you know what? Education. No, that's a little fibbery. I don't want to fib. Let's just people and blogs. There we go. Now the stream, save changes. There we go. Ugh. And I tried playing this too. It was funny. It was funny when I tried to play it. Didn't quite get it. It feels like some kind of weird Amiga game. Like it very much feels like a game that where's like the levels? Where's all the information for the levels? The levels. This is like the scene. Oh, this is the scene that I'm on. Import. Texture 2D. Bitmap texture to whoa. Okay, what? Yeah, people left. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I thought it would be fun to stream tonight, but it's no fun when you're by yourself. Streaming isn't a fun thing when you're alone. I only got one friend really to play anything with, really. I don't know what I'm doing. No idea what I'm doing. It's a little easier to make a game than this, though. This is a little easier. I understand this. But it's not working very well sync myself by way of the software that you use for the video card. Problem is, I never wanted to reinstall when I installed the new operating system and everything. When I basically started over, I didn't want to install I didn't want to install the software suite and everything. I didn't want to install the AMD such and such, such and such. All I wanted to install was the basic drivers. I didn't want to have to install the rest of that. But now it looks like I have to. Or I could just not bother with Pixel Game Maker and wait for Action Game Maker to come out next year and continue my projects on there, you know what I'm saying? This guy is like,
Do is such a motivation killer. It doesn't matter if you've got massive.
yeah, I can't do this guy. His voice is making me want to just punch my monitor. I'm gonna make a roguelike card game on Godot. And don't you mean, why do people keep using on in place of in and in place of on? How to make a roguelike card game in Godot, not on Godot, in Godot. Fucking hell. The best new features coming to Godot 4.3. I think they plan to make Action Game Maker on top of 4.3. Or they might upgrade it every time there's a new Godot. They'll probably just build a new version on top of each version. In-depth tile maps guide for Godot 4.2. Yeah. It's a good thing I'm not a programmer. I'm not going to be tempted to deep dive. Yeah, people leave. Fuck you. I don't know who keeps fucking showing up and leaving, but fuck you. Seriously, don't go the fuck away. Don't fucking come back. All right? Fucking bullshit. All of you. All you were fucking bullshit. Everybody's fucking bullshit. I'm done streaming. This has been a bullshit night. I can't help that I'm awake at night and not in the day. I don't have any fucking God. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. It's a real motivation killer not having people, or having people not give a damn. It's a very motivational killer. It's a big motivational killer. People just leaving. Okay, it says there's 2 people here. Look, there's 2 people. It says 2 people. Concurrent viewers, 2 people, and 1 likes. Why the fuck does this over here say otherwise? Inside of OBS. It still says that. The analytics don't give me shit. Here's the analytics. I don't know. I'm done. I'm frustrated.